Hi there and welcome back. It's Tania from Tatty Treasures. Hello there. I hope everybody's doing okay. So I'm at the moment working on the Woodland walk journals. I'm going to keep these words out. I've not cut any out, but I'll just leave them there because I may be adding to them. We're going to decorate some clusters today, so I was just going to pull out some of the smaller fussy cuts just to make it easier for, you know, when it gets to the point of wanting a picture that, you know, I've got some on my desk ready. I think if I just pull the big ones out first, it will make it easier. I have got a word cut out. I think that might be too big for those. So if we just pull some out, so you probably know, but this is one of my kits. Like I say, it's called Woodland Walk, and it's available on Etsy and on my Patreon. On Patreon you get extra pages, and there's about, well, there is 18 freebies that I've created to go with this kit, which is all on my Patreon. All the links are down below. There's also a playlist for this series, which will be at the top of the description, which is you know, the description box down below. And I think that's about it. So the fussy cuts, I think there's either 4 or 6 pages, I forget, and I've printed them off, you know, in normal size, and then I think I've done them half page and then 4 to a page. So that's as fussy cuts. I don't know what else I've got to hand. I don't think I'll need any of that. No, I think that's it. Okay, so we've got his fussy cuts, and then I've got my clusters already made up, because I made lots of things on a series that I did. I think I just called it the neutrals. It was kind of getting a stash of things that we use, you know, all the time in mainly decorating journals. So I did lots of clusters in all different sizes. I did some, I don't know if I used all the page edges earlier. Did like page edges and that kind of thing. So, you know, I need to use them up. So I've just pulled out the smaller ones, and I will use these to decorate things. Can use them, you know, to decorate a page, but I'm going to use them mainly to decorate ephemera. And I've got some bits of like material things here. So I've got some netting stuff. So I've probably got lots of little bits. So if I can pull the more little bits out rather than cutting into other, you know, the bigger bits. What else have we got? Got some bits of chiffon. Then that isn't seam binding. I think that was something left over from what you call it, a cover that I made. So really I'm looking for things that I've already cut into. I like cutting into the bigger lace. The strips I like to keep as strips, just in case I want them for, you know, page edges and that kind of stuff. So got lots of these bits of lace, which is perfect to cut up. Some more of that net stuff, some more of the chiffon stuff. That's that material lot. So just some scrap that I got left over. Got bits of lace. Got some washi tape, which Tim Holtz Ledger washi tape, so we can have that. Bit of seam binding. Got this leaf trim, which I will keep out, which has wound itself all around my seam binding, which isn't great. So when I put it back, I'm going to make sure it's away properly. It's because the other side of this reel has fell off, so obviously it all comes apart. So let's just pop that there. Bit more lace, bit more little bits of seam binding. The dog's coming behind me and now he's thinking it's quite acceptable to start barking. Got a bit of seam binding here. I'll keep this out just in case, but I think I've got enough green and pink. I like to keep this, you know, in case I want it for on top of tags and things like that. Got a smaller bit there which I might as well put there. Okay, so we've got some material type stuff. I'm gonna drink my cup of tea. Got my material scissors. Want some ink. Just going to use vintage photo. I've just opened a new Fabri-Tac because I did finish that other. I have got some sprays out, which I'm not sure if I'll use or not. Let's we'll see how we go. I think I've got, I don't know, 2 for each journal, something like that. So we might have 12 of these. Like I say, you know, they're not very big, so there's not that much I can do to them. So I think we'll put some lace on it, like so. I don't know if I might put like the bottom layers on first and then put the pictures on last, because you could do it in what would you call it, kind of like production line type thing. I'll cut that in, not in half, but so I only want a dab because, you know, I'm putting a picture over the top anyway, so that'll stick it down more. Let's get a really tiny one. Yeah. Okay, so that's 3 done. I think we'll do some with the green netting behind. This can be a bit difficult to stick down, but like I say, once you've put the picture over the top, it does catch it. So I think, oh, that might be big enough. Have I got a really teeny one? No, not really. Let's just leave that there a minute. Okay. Right, where am I? I like the netting because you can obviously still see, you know, the papers underneath. Whereas, I mean, you can with the lace, but I think it's, you know, more apparent with the netting. sticky fingers now, so that one's going to go downwards. So if I cut this that away, doesn't rip great. Okay, so you don't have to, you know, think too much about it. We just put in on a base layer, and then we can, you know, build up from there, because otherwise I think it can be a bit daunting, thinking, you know, am I going to make them look like decorations. I'm going to put 2 bits on there just to use these 2 bits up. I've got a bit of Edith Holden there. I'll put, if I remember, I'll try and remember, I'll put the link for the neutrals playlist at the top of the description as well, because you know, I know a lot of people find making clusters a bit daunting. Oh, I've got another one there. How many have we got then? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, that's correct. That'll give me 2 for each journal. I'm going to make some different ones tomorrow, and then I think that'll make us like 4 for each journal. So that's a good start on decorating. I ought to perhaps do a few more with the lace on ours. Getting carried away with this stuff. Should we do some with the thicker lace? No, I don't think so. I find that lace is quite thick as well for layering things up. So let's take this bottom bit off. Oh, somebody else's dog is barking, which means my dog could start barking as soon as he hears it. I think he's trotted off back upstairs. It has been like barking wars. Here it goes today so far. Don't think that's big enough from there. Let's cut a bit of a bigger one. Okay, so I've cut a bigger one. Just pop that on there. Yep. I think there was that one and that other one. So that one and that's that one. As far as I know, they all are stuck down now. So I'm just going to move that lace out of the way. I mean, I think I'll just keep those little bits out because I might be able to use those. Okie dokie. So now I'm going to put a bit of, you know, colour on there. When I stick the picture down, you know, what I've already put down, I'm just wondering if that might be enough glue to stick it down. You might not be able to see the things that I've put underneath, and that's fine. You know, we're just building it up. You know, if I wanted to, or definitely see everything, I would, you know, pick my image first, you know, put it on there, and then, oh, okay, so I want the pink kind of up here to be able to see it. Whereas if I haven't got my image, I'm probably gonna, you know, go more to middle, so, you know, you can still see it, but you could cover cover it up. And that's fine if you get to the point then where you stick in your image. You could always pull it up if you wanted, or you can add something else at that point. This is really just so you're not working on something plain. I just think it's a little less overwhelming because they're already becoming something instead of it just being, you know, some ripped up pieces of paper. So I'm obviously going for these colours because these match the kit. And I like that, you know, we're going to be using the same things through the journal to decorate, so it gives that I can't think of the word, continue, oh yeah, that so it's not like matchy, but okay, well, I've got more pink than green, haven't I? Have I knocked some of the green off somewhere, or was there just two then? I feel like I've got it stuck to me jumper. Let's just cut a bit of this off. Oh, that's probably a little bit too big. I'll leave these little bits because they'll be perfect if I want to add to it once I've got, you know, my picture. I can go over there. Okay, less chart, more stick. I feel like I've already put one on this one. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I say, oh, I might have it on my arm, you know, it could be stuck on my leg, which how many of us have done that, been, you know, walking around and then realise that, you know, we've got a piece of paper or some material stuck to us. And when I was sewing the journals, because I did do quite a bit on the sewing machine, I was covered in threads, and I'm still finding them all over the house. Right, let's have a few more pink ones. There's just two more. Okay. I'll say 1 minute there's some loads that I hadn't done, and then all of a sudden. So when you've got, you know, your scraps of material and stuff, this is ideal for using some of them up. And, you know, they're not too bulky. Obviously they're going to add a little bit of bulk, but nothing crazy. So for me, 2 is plenty. Like I say, I might add more to it as I add the pictures, but I think, you know, 2 is a good base. Okay, so I think I will match my pictures up now, liking that fox on the tall one. So we've got a robin. I don't think shape wise that's probably the best. Oh, that's a pretty flower. That'd be nice on there. So I suppose I'm trying to match the picture up ish with the shape. I quite like that. Just pop that there for now. You know, I don't want it kind of lost in the middle, but you could definitely do that. I've probably done it that way myself, and then you're seeing more of the background, but I kind of want these to fill the space more. Ooh, I like that one on there. A little hedgehog. Bird might go. I've not inked any of these, and I don't think I'm going to. I mean, I love ink. I think they might be a little bit too small. But with this being, you know, a pink and green, I could go that way if I wanted. I mean, that does look quite nice, doesn't it? Yeah, I'll go sideways. Yeah, I do like that. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. I hope it wasn't anything important. I doubt it. Oh yes, about the inking. Yeah, I do love inking, but that's nice. But it just seems to get a little bit lost, which that's what can be the good thing about inking. I did get my ink out, didn't I? But liking that on there. Oh, I kind of wish that was a bit more green, because that does get lost. So I might add some green to that. I think, would it be better on this smaller one? Yeah, let's go for the smaller one. Okay, they're way too tiny. I don't think that squirrel fits on there. It'd probably fit on there, but I think that's too big for any of mine. That would totally cover that. Quite like that. Oh, that's nice on there. We'll do that. And what have we got? Oh, two more. Oh, that's a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Right. Oh, I've got some more there. Okay. Let's have a look in here. Oh, three more. Oh, I've got a mushroomy one. It's a bit too big. Oh, that's it. Lovely. Okay, it's nice on there. Too small. Not sure. It's a bit smaller. Oh, that's nice. See, it's surprising, isn't it? Just, oh, it is a little bit different, but it's a double one, but it's a bit too small. Got another fox. I'm wondering about having. Oh, I've got that one there. That's better. Can you see up there? Yeah. So that one, oh, we've just got one, and I've got some raspberries. Lovely. Have we got a picture for them all? Yes, we have. I'm going to keep these to one side because I will want them again for tomorrow's video. And then I have got some words. So I don't know. I don't think a lot of them are going to be able to take words. That's nice. Yeah, I do like that, and I think that fills that space. I don't know if I want to put words on them at this point. I don't know if, you know, once I've decorated whatever I'm decorating, maybe I'll then add words. Yes, I think I'll do it that way. Because I think if you're putting words on everything, you can end up, you know, on your page, you've got several things with words on, which I don't like. Right, I don't need the ink, so I'm just going to pop that back. Just doing that because I'm actually in thinking mode. Okay, so I think I'll do one at a time. and then I can see, you know, does it need something else to it. I'm a bit low on like lace. I've got this, so like this. See, that's probably too pale, isn't it? But then maybe if I added some green to the background, maybe it would liven it up a little bit. Let's just have the green in my hand. Let's see. Can get a little bit fiddly, can't it? Where's my picture just gone? It's there. I think you're best holding it in your hands. Yeah. And I can go over, there's no, you know, I don't have to stay into the cluster. You can definitely, you know, have things coming over. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So if I just put a spot of glue there, just to keep that in its place, like so. And you could definitely, you know, take it to your machine after, put a, you know, couple of threads on it. So I'm going to run a bead of glue down that bottom, and I do want to lift that netting up slightly so it goes over the lace. Okay, I am going to cut that off. Like I say, there's no law. You can't have things sticking over. Okay, and then we will make sure that this has got glue all over it. I want to go, you know, as thin as I can, but make sure that it's totally covered so that it's catching everything that it's laying on top of. So I'll pop that there. Let's just give it a squeeze. And what's that one? There we go. So let's just have a look in the journal so we can just see. I mean, that's, I wouldn't you know, probably put that on there. One, it's too big, and I mean, oh, actually it looks lovely on there. Looks like it's in, you know, in a lovely meadow. So, you know, it's too small for there, but again, it looks lovely. I hope I'm not on some sticky glue. You know, I just think they can be used all over the place, and like I say, you could just use it on your page. Yeah, they go anywhere. Just find them very useful to have, you know, some of them, so when you get to the decorating stage, it's like, you know, I've got these things ready made. So let's do another. So I think this one, you know, could do with a little bit of pink. Maybe I'm liking this ripped edge, but maybe we could put some of that lace down that edge. So like I say, it's nice to have that continuation of things. Yeah, I like that. So we'll cut that off. Let's just move my hair out of the way. Okay, so put that there, like so. Yeah, and I'm gonna leave that. I'm not cutting it off flush because I like it like that. And I think we need some pink, maybe going across like that. So I'll just have a look what that looks like. I'm not liking that bit. Let me just pull it so it's not as, that's better. Might have somebody at my door. There we go. I'm going to stick that together. Okay, so I've stuck all that one down. Obviously there's room, like I say, you could have a word, a phrase or a number or what have you, but I think they're best to be left till you're actually, you know, putting them on, whatever you're putting them on. So that's 2. Oh, I'm loving them. They're really cute. Which one do I want to do now? I think I'm going to do this one. Now, for me, I think that one's just a bit more green. I think it just needs some coming out, maybe wisping out kind of thing. What do with that? Just fraying a little bit. It's not seeming to want to. So, yeah. Let's just have a look what it would look like there. It's a little bit too big. So I'm going to put a blob of glue down here. Yep, that's more than a blob. Like that. Open that out. Yeah, I prefer that. I just think it needed extra green on there. So let's pop this down. I don't think I'm going to add the lace to that. Now, I don't know how long this video is at this point because I paused to when the dog was barking, and then the doorbell rang, which is connected to my phone, which then cut my video out. So this is now the 3rd like video, which I'm, you know, gonna put them all together. That's it. I mean, I might cut a bit of that off when it comes to it, but for now I'll leave it on. I've got a little bit of this white lace. No, that might go nice with that one. Let's just have a... I am liking this on the bottoms. Let's just do it part way. Okay, I'll do another couple on screen, and then I'll finish the rest off off screen, because, you know, I'm basically doing the same thing over and over again. I'm just, you know, fitting the bits of material and what have you around the image and the shape of the cluster. That's that one. Where did I put the ones that I've done? Oh, throw them over there and then throw material over the top of them. Okay. Loving that fox. For me, I don't think that needs anything else. I'm liking the brown. I think it's from a bag or brown paper. So I think I'm going to go just a little bit lower, just so a bit more of that pink's on show. Yeah, I like that one just the way it is. So that was an easy peasy one. Let's have a look at this fox. Again, I don't know what it is. It might just be the colouring of the fox and the green and the paper, but I'm liking that the way it is. Oh, why does this Fabri-Tac go so blinking gloopy? I mean, it's a brand new bottle. Obviously, I'm not putting the lid on every time I use it, so yeah, I get that it's drying up, which makes it cloggy, but if I kept putting the lid on and off, it would drive me crazy. Yeah, I love those. Okay, so we've got it down a little bit. I think there might be enough green on there. Let's just have a look. Do we want, like, let's just cut that down. Wondering about something like coming off there. Yeah, I think that'd be nice. Okie dokie. And yeah, do it more over there. Yeah, love it. Okay, we'll do one more, and then, like I say, I'll finish while the phone's joining those 3 videos up. I shall sit and do the rest of them, and then I want to film, you know, the next video, which you'll see the following day. Okay, and then, like I say, you know, if I want to word and stuff, there's room to. But once you've got it stuck onto something, you know, part of the word can be on this and part of the word on whatever you're putting it on. I think if you put your word on beforehand, it's just all in this little space. That's why I say, you know, you can go over your space, and then it's as if they are connected together rather than just something stuck on top of something. So that's that one. Did I say I was doing one more? Did I? I think I did. Let's do this little. I don't know if I quite just like the strawberry on its own. I'm wondering what just some of the netting, because like I say, it is, you know, it's very fine, but just adding a little bit more green to it. Yeah, I think that's what we want. And I'm gonna, I think, do it into 3, so it makes the colour stand out a little bit. You know, maybe making it into 3 is too small, so it's 3 in places and 2 in other places. Okay, and then we'll pop us a little strawberry. I don't know about other places, but we do get wild strawberries and wild raspberries. Like I say, this isn't obviously a autumn or fall woodlands. It's just a woodland kit. Just really didn't fancy doing the browns and stuff. I think I'm trying to make summer, you know, keep the joy of the lightness going. Normally I'm, you know, ready for that coziness of those colours, but because they aren't normally my favourite colours. But yeah, I think I'm going to pop that down there. So yeah, just wanting to keep everything a bit bright. I'll see no more. Okay. Oh yeah, that's lovely. So that's that one, and we will call it a day because we've done what, 8 on screen, and yeah, thoroughly enjoyed that. So thank you for joining me. I will be back tomorrow. We'll do some other clusters. I'm going to do them with the tickets. You can obviously see them there, and oh no, I've not just done that. I was counting that as one that I'd done. And yeah, and then next week we can get into the let's start page by page, going through the journal and jazzing it up. Like I say, I'm going to keep all these bits of things out because I hopefully will be using some in the ticket clusters or snippets, whatever you want to call them. So they're the ones that we've done. Wish I had a few more going that way, but you know, you have to go with the shape of the cluster. Okay, so until tomorrow, thanks for joining me. Bye for now.